And that information a player in Palace oftentimes will trigger ENCE to be like, okay, that's a pretty good indication they're going to end over at the A bomb site. Palace is pretty isolated, pretty far off on the extremities, so you kind of get a sense they're coming in this direction.
And they look ready, primed in fact, to deal with this connector play. Diha, the player with the Julies, but he is taken out alongside Hades, so it is fantastic from the Mongols to kick off this pistol. Senzu with some brilliant headshots, and now it's Kyler and Goofy left alone. Good headshot back in the window. Still a 2v4.
Man, that's a nasty shot from Senzu. And that was brought up right at the end. If you don't have Senzu, like, is there enough firepower on Mongols? At least in the pistol round, looking good. 2 kills.
And what a way to leave your marking and kind of make a first impression here in Katowice.
He's been super exciting, and I think, I mean, from just watching how he's been so far here at Katowice, it's like, you know, if that's a team that we're seeing more frequently at the bigger events,
he's only getting
like,
better,
I think we're going to be hyping him up just, you know, quite a bit as well. So really, really cool. This is a beautiful one tap on Glaive, shutting down the legend. Dia's going to have a big job to do. You hear that scope going in and out. Run boost now, perhaps? Yes,
Flash
indeed. Flash on the side. There it is. Missed quick shot. Kyler's going to try and add one more. Trades Diha off.
It's a big risk to go for that kind of run boost into the rifles. There's a possibility could it be a player top mid, and it doesn't work out. You have to nail a difficult shot, and it doesn't happen for the Mongols. So they're down 1 player. And over a minute left on this clock. Yeah,
missed timing there for Hades. He's trying to jump up onto the ledge, but now he's got the read. Missed shot again. Good jiggle from Techno, and that MAC-10 has gained some space, and it probably makes Glaive feel real nervous because he's alone with 4 choke points to worry about.
This has gone badly for ENCE. It looks so good for them, but suddenly they're in the worst position, and Mazzinho's coming out of Palace Lane. He's got Glaive distracted, and that's an easy kill onto the Danish in-game leader, and Goofy's on the other side of the map. This is going to be a 4th round for the Mongols. Yeah, and the Mongols is a really fun team to talk about because they are a team that kind of broke through last year at Katowice, and they brought a new style of Asian Counter-Strike. They didn't bring that same style we've become used to with these upset teams like Tyloo over the years. They bring this aggressive, kind of crazy play style.
Add a little bit more tactical layer to the game. 910's now very aware of the possibility, but again, they slow things down, move around the map. Good engagement, good boost up from Goofy, and he's got another one.
Important kill there for ENCE, that pulls them ahead. Mazzinho yet to leave Palace, so Hades hasn't had his time to strike, but perhaps he'll get that fight on Blitz instead, who has the AWP just in front. Default, it is that kill towards Palace. 910 will go down, and Blitz now into the clutch. Puts the bomb down, and absolutely no chance for the clutch as he hops up on Default and dies instantly.
That's well managed from ENCE. They lose Glaive right at the start of the round, and he's the only one to fall throughout it. 4 players survive, so getting to continue buying and getting to continue building up some economy for ENCE's defense.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, did you blow a little hole in it?
Yeah, blew a little hole, just seen enough, and then was able to transition his crosser over.
Ooh.
Hit that wall blind.
Yeah, real blind.
That's rough.
Tough for Mazzinho.
Kyler, he's got a very active role here on the CT side. He finds himself in underpass more often than not.
Well, also because Mongols is opening these rounds so slow, like Kyler probably feels he can get away with this a little bit more, but he missed the timing. With all those jiggle peaks, he never saw them kind of cross out. And Senzu's got another one. Double kill to open up the round. Blitz will be at the ramp. Senzu's just going to be lurking in middle, and Mazzinho actually is going to go kind of flirt with the bomb site a little bit early, and he finds nothing.
Yeah, creating space for his teammates to now stay contact out of Palace. Glaive is going to come back, and it's a nasty surprise as multiple players around the corner. Instant trade from Mazzinho, taking that deep space inside of the site. His teammates are going down, so perhaps Mazzinho will need to do even more in this round. Senzu's still alive, though. And with him on the server, there's always a chance here for the Mongols. And having a player up now, followed up by Blitz, it's put Hades into the safe on the other side of the map.
Yeah, really, again, calm and collected, even when things are going down. Bomb was dropped. That fight towards jungle was a little bit scary for Blitz to try and cross over with that bomb, but they manage it well. They take their time, and a 5th round for Mongols, and now they can hunt down this up. Hades is in trouble. One's coming from T-spawn. That's Blitz. Oh, quick shot. He's not out of it just yet, though.
One health here for Hades. Desperately trying to hold on to that AWP. He's going to get back into T-spawn, worried about all different positions they're going to push him from, but doesn't look likely he's going to be able to get this one, and he won't be able to save the AWP. And you're right, Jason, it does feel like what we're seeing right now is maybe...
Hades is at an off angle over in ladder room, though. And he'll see the barrel far in advance. Oh, that's easy as you like. Next up is the AK. Does Blitz want to turn the corner? He does it quick and spams him down. Hades falls without even a shot.
Yeah, maybe even a little bit of overkill with the headshot. Double setup inside of this B bomb site. Goofy boosted up on those ninja boxes with that low health. The position will help negate that problem. And with the distraction setup with his teammate inside of the site, it could be massive as the Mongols in the final 35 seconds of this round are shifting towards this B bomb site. Kylar and Goofy looking to hold it.
All right, there's a little bit of information gathered. Now that's a nice bait for Goofy.
Goofy gets the first kill. It's Techno that goes down, and Mazinho trying to fight him, but Goofy got a second. He somehow got a second out of that, and that's exactly what Blitz does. He's looking for this clutch, a 1v3 to give him the ace overall. 15 seconds left. There's the fight on Deha. He was damn close to getting that opportunity, but couldn't land the headshot.
Smokes are going to clear very shortly, and then we'll see what Glaive can find.
Oh, Glaive. Has to be good timing for him not to be out of position, looking the wrong way. He's walking into a death trap on either side of him. It was just instant death for Glaive. His teammates have to try and trade that back, and now Goofy has to get proactive, has to push forward. It's a good kill on that FAMAS, but it's still Mongols ahead on the player count. Deha dishing out death, perhaps, with his AK-47. He's flashed and forced back into the corner, and upon his re-peek, it is death at the hands of Blitz. Now just Hades in the clutch. And he is definitely capable of winning these kind of rounds with the AWP. He goes close into the fight against Blitz, but he spams down through that triple box, and Hades has no chance.
Blitz going to keep moving forward. Deha with an deagle. And he's been spotted out first, but oh, he got two. He got the one behind Blitz as well, and that's the bomb. He's low on HP, but that opens up the opportunity for ENCE.
I can't believe he got the double D from Deha. Kylar with a P250 now rattles death into the chest of Senzu. Mazinho and Techno with a chance to recover this one for the Mongols, but this could be an absolute lifeline for ENCE, and it's certainly looking like it will be. What a shot on the flick back from Kylar, and it's the double D from Deha that gets them a delicious round.
And you got to say, Kylar's was equally stunning over at the stairs, but look at this. Oh my God. And then just around the edge of the smoke, nobody can find Kylar being mobile with this P250, and even some fine AK work at the end. So a miracle for ENCE provided over.
Everybody else on upgraded pistols. Aggression this time from ENCE. Sensing a weakness and perhaps a chip in the armor now. They push forward and take control of mid for what feels like the first time in a very long time.
Yeah, and Mongols, ooh, nice shot, Kylar. He's really heated up these past couple rounds. Mongols haven't had to play on the back foot very much in this half, actually, basically at all. They've been in pretty much full control, and this loss of economy is an issue. Senzu's got a chance of evening things up, and look how aggressive he's being.
He's distracting because it's the A play, because Mazinho just got that headshot on Hades inside of the A bomb site, and that's where the bomb's coming. They don't have an idea that Mazinho's pushed into the site. Not only that, but he's picked up the AWP and taken Deha down at short. Once again, the Mongols find themselves in a position with a weak purchase ahead in the round. It's once again recovery time for ENCE.
That's crazy. This is absolutely crazy this is happening. ENCE just getting schooled at the moment, but they'll still go for this.
Yeah, mistake from Senzu. Didn't look towards connector. Goofy's able to turn back, and that could be the lifeline needed.
No kits.
Time is starting to tick, and that lack of kit is going to cost them if they don't get a move on. Glaive coming out of ramp. No secrets about the position, and Mazinho peaks with the AWP, and this round is all Mazinho. The Palace play.
Exciting, hasn't found his moments, has really struggled to put numbers up on the board, but at least here, he's having massive impact. This is a round one at his hands.
I love what they're doing with him in the team, too, because he doesn't have a role other than playing Palace, but he's starting to get a bit more confident on pushing on a timing, willing to take a 1v1 fight. Glaive hears those steps. Now he's on the hunt. Blitz is coming back into him. This is going to be a kill surely for Glaive. He hears the nades being pulled. He seizes his chance, and that should be it on Blitz. Smart not to run around the corner, and Deha will help him. Another kill for ENCE, and now it's panic stations for Mongols.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Senzu is blocked off. Good kill on the Goofy coming from his front. He knows he's got one more. He knows he's got to deal with Glaive, and that's a dink. It looked like through the edge of a box.
Techno's
going to clean that up with ease, and all of a sudden, Mongols right back in control, but Deha's aware of the lurk, but can't stop it.
And now Kylar, last player alive. Mongols with a super strong half here on the T side. Nothing really going ENCE's way.
What does ENCE have to do with these advantages? Mongols just tears it right back every single time.
Yeah, it's crazy. So many chances for ENCE in this half to do something with it. And it's not to be. And Kylar will soon exit this half with a measly 3 rounds for ENCE. He goes down, Senzu locks it in, 9-3 at the turn of the first half. ENCE, unfortunately, unable to post 2 rounds in a row.
So good luck, ENCE. Execute towards the A-bomb site. Nice and simple and sweet. Let's see if they can break through.
Running out of ramp already, running out of life is 9-10, and Hades on the follow-up headshot. It couldn't be better for ENCE on the start on this A play, and they're going to take CT spawn control with that.
Yeah, just completely deleted that defense. Well done. Locked off by smoke. When it clears, there'll be a very short window of opportunity, and actually, if you peek too much that deep against the USPs, you might give them a chance right back. They're going to challenge here at Stairs with all three players.
Coming on in, Techno, tap it away, swings on into the fight, and my god, Senzu's taking his own teammate down, but it's a double kill coming through against them, and now it's a 2v2 suddenly, but Diha has Palace in position, and this is perfect. Good crossfire between him and Glaive, locking that one in, and that will be the pistol for ENCE. 9-10, trying to spam through that right side in the smoke. He actually ends up getting taken out because of it. We've seen a lot of CT players being able to make it work, but it works on both ways. And here comes that charge up short. ENCE looking to deliver death to this B-bomb site defense, but Techno strikes. Oh, I thought he would have got the second down, but he couldn't get the bullets accurate enough, and Senzu unable to get much more done at all. A nice headshot on Glaive, but is overrun by the Glock of Kylar, and it's a 2v2. Goofy's taking significant damage.
Yeah, this is very doable. This is very doable. Bomb is dropped over towards Catwalk, so ENCE is going to have to find a way to get that. There's plenty of time to address this situation. It's weird. Like Kyler, it's dangerous to make that run. It's also dangerous to have Goofy wrap all the way back around and go towards Catwalk, because then Kyler's got to hold on to everything all on his own.
Oh, he would love a smoke here. That would make things a lot easier, but they don't have that luxury. And now TheMongolz starting to put pressure on Kylar, and they win the fight. They'll detect the bomb in just a moment. And Goofy now has an impossible task really ahead of him, unless they don't think he's short. But they're going to check it. Blitz has a look, and that's going to be enough to take that kill and the round in the end for the TheMongolz.
Yeah, he would have loved the smokes. He would have loved a teammate.
Two players actually committed in front of those smokes here for the TheMongolz. 9-10 gets himself into the ninja boxes. Mazinho stands on default. And here comes that attack from ENCE. Kylar opens up. Good headshot, but will he check for 9-10? He won't. And 9-10 will take his chance to strike for a double kill. Blitz swings in from jungle, and the damage is devastating to the ENCE players. Diha and Hades combined have 12 health, but the player count is still even.
It's not ideal. Senzu and Techno. Strong players, and Senzu's already got position on Catwalk. Looked like he might want to hustle up mid and see if there's going to be a fallback, and indeed he will. Likely here's the footsteps.
Oh, yeah.
Low HP, first one passes.
The
this one won't.
What?
Will. This one will.
How's that happen? 3 health for Diha. All right. 5 health total for 2 players. Now this should be Senzu's second chance, and he shouldn't mess it up from here. He gets that kill on Hades, but Diha still has a chance in this clutch up against Techno. Oh, albeit, if Techno jumps up, it's going to be a kill. And that's exactly what happens. He could even jump shot with the MP9 from that kind of position, knowing Diha had to be low. Push forward from Techno through the apartments. He's gathering info here for the TheMongolz. They're priming themselves, getting ready for what is now obviously going to be an A play. And 9-10, he goes down long range against that MP9 of Glaive. And now the peek comes in from Hades. Great shot on Blitz. Diha begins his flank. He waited all round long to finally get behind CT. And it doesn't work out for Diha. Glaive moves forward, not able to get the kill on Stairs. And this could be an absolute nightmare for ENCE. Hades has to try and keep them alive in it. And it's a good kill on that first, but that defuse, it's a stick, and it's going to be denied. Hades comes around the corner, needed to win that one for ENCE, and does.
Yeah, that's a big-time clutch from Hades. Glaive's got to be a little frustrated as that smoke tags him as he goes for the swing, slows him down just enough for his opponent to get his legs beneath him.
33 seconds left to make this final maneuver for ENCE in round 20. Is it the B play? It certainly seems so. They're going to go through that short smoke. Hades cutting off connector, and here they come into Senzu's rifle, and he gets only 1 kill from short. It has to be Blitz to step up, and he quick switches to his grenades, and that is going to cost him his life. And now Mazinho left in a 1v2 on the other side of the map.
And there's part of the problem of playing passively the whole round is TheMongolz just never had any indication that hit was coming. They didn't realize the number of bodies coming up Catwalk, and Mazinho, it's a last chance. First kill can't even come in. Goofy's taking him down, and now ENCE is within 2. This comeback is officially on.
Almost surely coming in, and they've closed that gap completely. There were opportunities here. They had 2 players inside of the B-bomb site defense, and then they had Blitz on that quick rotation. Just no kills came in from TheMongolz. Senzu didn't get enough done.
I think also like a little bit of miscommunication about how that B defense was actually...
He will certainly die to the sniper here.
Yeah, but this A defense is actually really strong. Mazinho and Dark blitzed back at the fireboxes, and now you have 9-10 with an op over at Ticket. This can do some damage.
3 players through connector. Kyler and Goofy hit some blistering headshots. It's now going to be absolutely massive from Blitz. In behind the firebox, undetected so far. And he hears that plant coming in. He's actually got the timing to slip on out into the darkness of Underwood, but he's peeked by Goofy. They check for him, and ENCE are clearing absolutely everything. And they fight themselves back into this game. Kubin can't believe his eyes. He is so happy to see ENCE pull this game all the way back. It's tied up 11-11.
Yeah, he had a smile on his face throughout that whole round. He knew what was going on. He knew ENCE was bringing it right back. And that defense is strong, but the M4 can't die before the AWP in that situation. You have to let the AWP take that first angle, that first peek. He was flashed off it. Mazzino wanders out into a headshot, and Goofy just spots Blitz at the perfect moment.
For ENCE, and ends up not being the case.
Oh, this is soul crushing for the Mongols.
Look at this. This is what they bring to the table for round 23. ENCE creeping out, contact play through ramp. Mazzino standing on default, getting absolutely battered and bruised by grenades, but the 5-7s,
no way.
You least expected, the pistols are coming out with headshots.
Oh god, and now you gotta be so cautious if you're Diha, Glaive, and Goofy. You have to pick your point to be aggressive. Goofy's got one, but he's brought very low. There's the peek, cover of the smoke, allows that defender to be isolated.
Important kills to come back for ENCE. They now draw it to even numbers yet again.
Bomb is dropped in T-spawn, and Senzu is here.
And they're about to meet a fight. A fight with Goofy, who's not ready. Back turned. Kill on the Deagle. And now it is panic stations for ENCE. Their golden ticket might just be shredded in front of their faces. 9-10 is the distracting player in jungle. Glaive has to worry about him and send Diha off on a solo mission into T-spawn to get that bomb back. And Glaive will win that fight. Senzu has left spawn and gone through connector. And he's actually got a good timing here. He's on top of the stairway. There's the chance for the 1v1. But he doesn't take his kill on Glaive. He doesn't pick it up the first time, and now this clutch becomes much more difficult. Senzu hoping for a peek, but they do not extend, and this bomb will go down, increasing the chances of ENCE to push forward to map point.
I think he's just given up the fight entirely. This is now save time. Senzu coming around with that AK-47. I'm surprised he's not just going for it. There at the time of the plant, he thought maybe, okay.
He went back for it now.
He thought Diha might have picked up the bomb and gone to B, but now's the wrong time. They're going to double peek him for sure. Maybe not.
Oh.
Glaive backed off.
Senzu so low. Here's the smoke inside of the site. This would be an absolutely huge clutch coming in for Senzu.
No.
Sticking that 10-second stick, 10-second defuse, and Glaive isn't going to let it happen.
Woo! That got way too close. That hovered between so many situations.
But the reality is he doesn't get the kill and has to drop back, taking half damage along with it. And Blitz, look at this connector fight. Glaive walking through contact. That's a double from Blitz. And that might just force overtime. That's enough of an impact to be felt across the server. ENCE are down to 3 players. Make it 2. And overtime is surely here now.
Bold call in round 24. Huge advantage for the Mongols. Mazzino pushed up close, spotted by Hades, spotted by the ramp player. And now can they punish these rotations, these shifts, as the rest of the Mongols come over to the A-bomb site?
Here's Kylar, good timing on the kill. That's Senzu down. And maybe they've still got a grip on this one yet. 9-10 shot baited out of him, allowing Hades to escape from Palace. There's the fight against Techno. It's awkward from both of those players, but Techno will remain alive. Smoke goes down into the middle of the site, giving cover to plant the bomb here for ENCE.
Flank coming in now as well, A ramp.
And that's coming in at the hands of Blitz, who got those early first 2 kills inside of the connector. And they're not considering this ENCE. They're not looking towards ramp. Blitz should have another locked in, no problem. Now Hades with not the weapon of choice, and Blitz nails the headshot. A 4K in the round, and he'll drag his team into overtime.
And Mongols ensures that they don't go down without a fight. Tying things up at 12, we've got overtime. Good round from Blitz. Quad kill to save the day, preserve the map.
Overtime on this rule set, $12,500 to play with.
But Mongols know everything that's happening so far on this map.
Nice shot from Hades. That one's going to hurt 9-10. Gives ENCE the player advantage as they try and come through connector with 3 players. It's another big headshot from Kylar. This time onto Senzu, but Blitz has been the bane of their existence over the last few rounds. And in combination with Mazzino, they've brought this back into a 2v2. 10 seconds left in the round, and Techno on the flank at ramp again. This time to a kill, this time to 13 rounds for Mongols.
Mazzino and 910 now moving into the bomb site. DL can have an impact here with these positions. Mazzino's going to get close to the smoke. He'll be called upon as they come through, but Goofy's just pre-fired and spammed through the smoke. Blitz going to pop in. Nice timing, but Glaive spins fast, and it's all on 910. He's got the first. The ops finally ringing out and doing work for the Mongols, but not for long. And we're into a 2-on-2.
Sending the nade over the top of triple, a lot of damage to D-Ha. That's down to 61, but no kill. And the kill is what they need right now to make the difference. D-Ha able to slip away into a strong post plant at CT spawn. They'll send the nade over the top of stairway. And now creeping behind triple is Techno, executed by Goofy. And Senzu up on top of the stairs, switches out to the rifle instead, needs the fight to go his way against D-Ha, and doesn't get it. As the time begins to tick on, so does the chances here for Senzu. It's a nice shot on Goofy, smoke out towards CT with a flash on up. Instead of smoking the bomb, he smoked the choke point, and that might cost him. He tries to bait out that peak, and D-Ha realizes it's too far gone now, buddy. You're not gonna get this defuse. D-Ha goes down with a ship, but it's tied up again, 13-13. Here comes Blitz up through mid. And force that up. Oh, he doesn't get anything there. Goofy getting the kill on Blitz, and now slipping out through the ramp is D-Ha. Can he get enough space? Can he find some impact here for ENCE to make their lives a little bit easier on this A side? Good headshot on Mazzino as he peeks from default, but D-Ha is dealt with. 55 seconds left. ENCE making the final maneuver over towards this B bomb site, and it's Senzu with the off, trying to hold, trying to defend the B site. The shot goes between the legs, straight through the wickets, and Senzu now under a lot of pressure. He's got to worry about multiple different angles, and I don't know how he's still alive, to be honest. Flick down, just about misses, and Senzu finally taken out of the round.
Oh, geez, that's an awkward exchange between these AWPers. Hades does eventually find it. Bomb gonna be planted. Senzu had like 10 lives in that round.
Yeah, he really did.
Oh, shout out to Techno.
I like it, 10 health. As he goes back into the final fight of this round, will he be able to clutch it? It's going to be very difficult with that player at bench, and that is going to be the headshot.
And with only 10 HP from the Molotov. Yeah, that also makes it a little difficult, but I respect the hustle.
Yeah.
Respect the hustle. All right, this is where Mongols made their bones. They're probably like, thank God we get to play T-side again.
Yeah, missed that.
Let's go back to it. Oh, up shot just a little bit off. Let's see if ENCE can figure it out. Just need 2 more to close it out.
Good shot. Chance here, actually, for Hades. He sticks around. Usually you see the AWPer come off that angle, but he's sticking around again.
Oh, all right, calm down.
Definitely should walk away from that now.
Yeah, bail out, please, for all of us. Oh.
55 seconds left in play. Here comes Goofy up through the window. Stopping Techno, but now he's under a lot of pressure, a lot of scrutiny, and it is going to be the trade for Mazzino through the ladder room. Goofy is gone. 910 looking back in towards the site. Here goes Mazzino. And they're going to slip on by. ENCE hold the advantage for now, heading into the final 30 seconds. Where's that bomb going to go? The murder hole is the last resting place of Mazzino in this round. And now 910 and Senzu have to pull off a 2v4 as they sprint to the A bomb site. And look at Glaive's position inside of ramp. It's so strong for this kind of play. And with D-Ha with him, that's going to allow Glaive the easy kill to close on map point on Mirage.
Yeah, wrapped it up. It's really hard to build some easy frags. Yeah, the interview we had from Techno with Shocks to start the day was, we want to go further than we did last year.
Yes, indeed. Always has to be the goal. Whether or not it happens is yet to be seen. And it's Goofy with a kill on Mazzino already in Palace. It's not a position they were ready for, and that might just be the final blow here. Mongols down to 3 players right from the get-go.
A new attitude. The confidence of coming all the way back and forcing overtime for ENCE can't be understated, because now you see them peaking in the similar fights we saw in regulation in the first half, but they're winning them this time. And it's Mongols who don't even have a chance to fire back. It's Mongols who don't have a chance for a rebuttal. Dia again off catwalk. That's just beast mode. 23 kills on Dia, 23 on Kyler and Goofy as well. A team effort out of ENCE, and they're going to come all the way back to steal a map away from 3-9 down in the first half. Demolished out of the fight. They revive themselves and take Mirage away from the Mongols.
Yeah, fantastic performance to come back from a 9-3 deficit coming into the second half. Glaive was able to call a fantastic T-side to get ENCE back into this, and now they are one step closer to making it to the group stage here in Katowice. And let's see what they can get done here. TheMongolz, it would be a heartbreaking way to go out of the competition. A long way home for them, but a good start in the pistol round. A second shot, this time from Blitz.
There we go, Senzu and Blitz. Oh man, another one for Senzu. Immediate dispatchment of Goofy. And Kyler's gonna try and step in, but that ain't gonna work. Glaive dropping down 1v5. No one on TheMongolz has even been damaged yet, and he's just praying to God he can get a plant. He'll get the first kill, but 2 players already down here. This one is done.
They'll creep to the smoke here. TheMongolz yet to go down. Is Glaive doing his best to stay alive and get everything he can out of this round. But it won't be more than just the 1 kill for Glaive and ENCE, as TheMongolz will find the pistol. Making steps now. Blitz knows exactly what he's got on the other side of things. It's Diha looking to destroy him. And it's a distraction being set up because they want to send the bomb out, and it has been spotted actually with that first fight, but Techno's going to lose it. Does a lot of damage towards Kylar. Now Senzu is put under the heater. He's towards the back of the bomb site, hoping Blitz can fly up the vent to help him, and that's exactly what happens. He comes out with fury and gets 2. And now we've got a 3v2 favoring TheMongolz with 20 seconds left on this clock. Goofy comes in from heaven, but they need to get that bomb picked up and put it down real fast.
Now here's the drop down from Goofy. Legs broken, but that gives the attention over to Glaive to make his play. It's happening. 4 coming up the vent. Glaive's looking for it, and this time it won't punish them. Mazzino couldn't get involved, and that's the first round from ENCE. So clean. I think the Senzu flash just must have just wrecked the vent player. Backing off blind, Blitz was able to get up with no real issues for a double kill. Once again, he's a little bit of a nuisance in the midst of an execution, much like he was on Mirage.
And cross with those smokes, and once again it's going to be pressured down towards ramp, and 910's AWP is ready to pounce, and that's exactly what happens. Kylar hits the deck.
Yeah, and this is smart from 910 as well. Don't take that angle back. You know Hades likely. You saw him in ramp room earlier. Blitz is going to add another one on top, so ENCE has been whittled down. All they can do now is really go back and try and split the upper bomb site, because you don't want to mess with that AWP, and it's just so unlikely. I say that actually, but Techno's the only one really here with low HP and a pistol.
Good kill from Senzu. And yeah, this one doesn't look like it's going to be one of those heroic recoveries from ENCE.
No, more of a back away slowly.
Yeah, just
don't let them see your fear.
And they make it past the crosshead. Tossing out the utility just to keep them back. And that is going to be TheMongolz up to 3-1. And this is change up. They've seen that they wanted to challenge Mazzino in the previous round, so they put the AWP there instead. And it's a nasty surprise waiting around the corner for ENCE. Yeah,
that's a really good change up in positioning as well, just as you said, based off that first gun round of ENCE kind of initially attacking towards ramp room.
Yeah, it's a rough start to the round for Hades. You're hoping you can swing that door open and be the hero with an opening kill, but instead lose most of your health. And here's 910 going for that fight outside. It's Goofy getting caught by it. Look at this. The MAC-10 is rapid for Glaive through into main, and it's just 1 kill for him as Techno lining up 2 kills as Diha and Kylar taken out of play. And ENCE once again down to just 2 players versus 4 overall. Glaive has got a kill back. Hades also strikes through. And now a 1v2 for Hades' sniper.
Yeah, and good rotation from Mazzino, covering over towards lockers, and
good positioning here for Mazzino up on top of the rafters in the B-bomb site. It's a difficult angle to clear with the AWP. And he ain't gonna be able to get any closer to the bomb site. Mazzino takes him out from above. And fist bombs for high fives all around here from Mara, as his team are now 4-1 up.
Blitz in these positions, or whether it's 910's off, able to just grab 1 frag. Dia better check left.
Oh,
he's not going to. Blitz has got him with ease.
He gets that position so early.
Yeah, and that's the only player outside. That's it. That's the outside pressure.
Another one going there. Oh, Kylar. Oh, the timing on the reload. Senzu gets a double kill. And not only that, but he gets away. He gets back out of HUD. And that is daylight robbery. Senzu gets away with 2 kills and doesn't have to deal with the repercussions.
That's got to be so frustrating. What a little mid-round push from Senzu. Never expected it. Kylar reloading. And now Mazzino's getting a little bit frisky. Pushing up in towards ramp room. And this is all TheMongolz. All 5 players alive for the moment. Glaive left alone.
Oh, getting spammed down. He doesn't even know where it's being shot from, but he's actually inside of that A site, and now he's just getting shot from all directions. TheMongolz feeling it now. They're excited. They're comfortable here on Nuke, and it's just not stopping.
Yeah, you're just like, bro, chill. Let me play.
Let me move.
Stop shooting me.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is that early positioning from Blitz. As you said, that was the only player out towards that position. And that is just the round pretty much ending with that maneuver.
Yeah, he's like, what can I do? He's a spray transfer with 4 bullets left, and he's dicked me and he's killed me. Well, it will be an upper bus, as we can see. Molotov towards top of HUD. Flashbangs raining in. The question is, how much success can they have on the initial kills? It all matters about the entries. If those Tech 9s can get going. But Senzu from up top has got the first. Back up, Techno never peeked. And now they can wrap around the silos. He converts the first. He knows more is coming, but he can't peek at the right place at the right time. Blitz is here, and now the reinforcements are here. But Mazzino is dinked. That means 910's got to slide out a little bit deeper with the ult. Missed shot keeps giving D-Hub more and more chances! No! He's done it! With the Tech 9, unbelievable.
That is so sick from D-Hut on the flick down from the Tech 9. The little Tech 9 that could from D-Hut. We got to see that again. So they run in. Techno, it's a rough spot to be at the back of the site when you're getting run down from so many angles, but this shot as he just transfers back down.
910 had his chance. Had his chance with the missed shot. They're talking some smack for being down 2-6.
Finding a few.
Look how it hurts the money as well. I mean, this buy is fine, missing some nades and utility, but after this, they're pretty much out of funds. Senzu's got another one through smoke. Good flashbang. Dia swings in, and Blitz almost had the time to recover. It's Techno who gets it anyways.
Oh, Glaive misses his chance to kill that main player. Now in a fight against CT, and Techno wins it with the FAMAS. Glaive just wasn't really in the position to have a comfortable affair that. And Goofy making his way through the back. Oh, big kill. Needed that one against Senzu. He has to realize there was another player close towards CT just a moment to go.
It was a very brawly round for Mongolz to come out on top of. Thanks to the FAMAS.
Oh, timing. Just as he looks away, 910 will strike him. And it's Hades now with a 1v3. Bomb is dropped in towards Unbreakable. And this is going to be a very difficult clutch for the Polish Opera. Creeping close as Mazzino. What a shot from 910.
Okay.
He just forced into the open. Bang! And D has decided not to push them. Instead, he's gone back towards the big garage, and that's going to be a headshot towards the back. Mazzino can do nothing about D-Ha's destruction. Hades is covering off that secret push shot. Misses the shot. You really got to hope that Hades can land these ones. If he goes down here, that will be a disaster.
It's not the worst outcome in the world because he's called out the position of both players. The bigger problem is the bomb is on the ground. Molotov will keep them at bay, and now that's when they have to scavenge, and Hades makes the run and makes it all the way in. Now smoke dropped, and that should be it for Techno and Senzu. Shouldn't be a whole lot of opportunities for them to recover this bomb site and defuse this bomb plant. But it looks like they might give it a try anyway.
Up the ladder they go. Techno trying to low percentage shots, shall we say?
No, not like that.
Okay.
He has pissed.
Oh my god, Techno. Okay, that's ridiculous. Is there anything else for Techno? Might as well throw everything into this one. Might as well get a lottery ticket. Here they go into the site, jumping onto default, trying to plant, or rather defuse that bomb, and they've got it. They've got the stick right now. It's around the other side, and oh my god. Oh my god, Mongols have done it. Techno with a ridiculous kill on the ladder, and then the defuse stick down in the site. That is heartbreaking for ENCE.
Yeah, that one's rough. I don't know if that's ENCE just kind of, I guess, you probably don't count on Dia getting killed in that fashion, right? But like, that's them out-positioning themselves against the bomb plant. Which is interesting because they had mini smoked. They didn't necessarily have to smoke behind the silos, but look at this. Techno just playing a ratty, cheesy game. Diha's got it covered for Heaven.
Yeah, he's got real deep.
I'm wondering if Mongolz is experienced enough to know that they're just so far out of position, but they're still going to go for this. Dia goes down. I
mean, Jason, after that retake in the previous round, they wouldn't put it against them, but
it looks like they're saving. I think this is the right call. While, like, yeah, you can have some mistakes and you can go for these kinds of rounds. Money's not great. This isn't a wonderful one to throw it away on. VP would save here. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, they would. A couple more occasions, too, they would do that. But last peak / ditch effort. But there we go. My god, they're running in again. Defuse to try and cause some pressure. Nice shot from 910, but that time it's ticking. Some 6 shots, but no round win. Mongols throw everything into the mix, remove as much as they can from ENCE's hands. But it is a third regardless for ENCE.
Yeah, I mean... Fast-paced upper, Glaive. Oh. They get an easy one as Techno comes through the smoke. Goofy as well has found an entrance towards ramp room, and 910's AWP is really the only thing they have remaining.
It's a good position for a sniper to try and get multiple kills, but Kylar eventually gets rid of him. Just Senzu and Blitz left in a 2v4. And here come the pistols back into the play.
Well, you know the location of one now. D has spotted over in ramp room. Senzu is coming with a flank through secret. Gonna have to force the issue in this smoke. Oh, he's done.
And so is Blitz, surely. Down to 55 health. Held behind the smoke. Just a matter of time before the final blow is landed. Blitz looking for some stats, at least, on the way out here. And that's really all he's got. 8-4-1/2. It is the Mongols who lead, and they're looking to try and stay alive here in Katowice. Committing down into B, and Goofy is gathering that information. Here's those steps running around below him.
This is going to be a tricky fight, though. I think Mongols just want to put the fear in him. It pulls Glaive up the stairs at the very least. Goofy's got one. Remember, D has been down here this whole time. Oh, stunning. Beautiful second shot onto 9-10. D-Hut has hit some ridiculous shots with pistols in this map so far. Another two added, but that's the bomb plan, at least confirming at a minimum they'll have a good force buy in the next round. But Mongols want everything. They want a 9th round and the pistol picked up in the second half here, but they've got to do it in a post plan with a player down. And Sensor going for the fight is distracting and setting up Blitz for a double on the Glock. No issues there for Blitz. And Goofy is in a 1v2 now. No kid on his back, a flash, and the time ticking on. We'll go into the fight, and Senzu will win the 1v1 duel. That's Mongols up with the first round of the second half. Mizzino meeting up with him as well, so Kyler needs at least one.
Don't look away at the wrong time. He's got the crosshair in the right spot now, and oh, gets insta-dinked and taken out, but he does get one kill from that.
And good damage on a Mizzino as well.
Here comes that play out from Blitz. We're going to clear CT vent. Good job from Goofy to stand tall, but he won't be standing for much longer. It's a one and done. Once he's spotted there, there's no fallback. He can't disengage. D-Ha comes flying up again. This time with a 5-7, he's got a kill. And going into HUD is Senzu, but they're watching for him. They're waiting for him, and it's Glaive that's got that kill. 9-10 was unable to put the bomb down, and now needs to clutch on his own. Two more players to collect in front of him. And there's Glaive, and that's an obstacle he cannot pass, go through, or go around.
Hot to the trot to get a few rounds early on after winning the pistol. It's not the case.
So a quick play to get Blitz down the vent, and then everybody else is running down ramp, and Glaive, oh, he's caught with nade in hand, and that is going to cost him. He can't fall down the ramp, he can't fall away. So he had to stand, and he only managed one kill out of it. And the support network of Kylar couldn't get to hell fast enough, so they have actually lost control of the B-bomb site.
Yeah, one advance as well. Blitz, there's the peek, good cover from D-Ha, good trade from D-Ha, and now he's got AK and Kit. It's a 3-on-2.
Mizzino getting close towards him. D-Ha can do it even more, but he is going to get caught by Mizzino in the end, and that bomb is ticking away. It's got to be a retake if ENCE want to go for this one. This was Tech9's Deagles, just pistols for Mongols. And they've come out with a quick play and caught Glaive sleeping at ramp.
This needs to hurry. Kyler's taking his time coming down the vents. He was real nervous. I think it's done now.
What a shot.
Yeah, that is, with a Deagle, that's a beauty. 14 kills for Senzu in the map.
If you're ENCE, you can't afford to lose rounds like that at this point. You know, you're coming in, you're up against pistols. If you're wanting to pull this comeback, again, you're letting them the double figures off the back of a round that you really should be winning.
They've gotten so much control and so much pace that he knows he can't even fall down. He can't even jump down onto the ramp and bail out into the B bomb site. He just has to stand and fight and can only do 1-for-1.
Okay, there's the shot from Senzu from his perspective, and yeah, Cuban, you can see the frustration. Especially if you have limited time on the T side, because you have to worry about so many different angles, and then chaos ensues. And that's what ENCE are hoping for. They're hoping to cultivate chaos inside this A site. And here comes the final maneuver from Mongols in round 17. 15 seconds left. Kylo with one in the 5-7. Glaive follows up, and that Raptors position is only good for one, but here's D-Ha, the Destroyer, with a 5-7 kill, and Goofy's there with him. Bomb is down, not enough time for the plant, and ENCE have done it with the weaker guns. D-Ha just playing with his food as well. It's an extra insult to the injury, and that's a big round for ENCE to pick up.
Towards the upper bomb site we go. Drop down off the mini roof. D-Ha spots it out. Oh, wheel jump. Wheel jump gave Techno a chance, but D-Ha does line up Senzu as a frag, and the upper hit goes nowhere. Stalls out completely with D-Ha's position back in Big Garage, even with a little bit of a hiccup.
Look at Glaive trying a little bit of Techno up the ladder. He won't be able to do it. It's D-Ha that gets that kill, and Hades comes in to sweep up the kill for an 8th round on the board. ENCE are truly coming back into this.
That ain't happening twice, baby.
It isn't going to happen twice. It doesn't look like it anyway. Glaive has utility primed and ready, tosses out the smoke, and now changes up his position. Glaive is now being pushed forward. Glaive does go down, so does Hades, and that ramp room has fallen. I thought they were going to get a lot more out of that, Jason, but it's an underperformance from ENCE's defense.
Yeah, if Glaive could have gotten against the wall, maybe. Now Goofy needs to deliver. He's got one. Time to stay alive. 3 on 3, and they don't have control of the site just yet. Kyler, oh, he makes a play.
He does. It's a big play, too. He has to make it happen. He has to make it work, and it's a good headshot up to the Raptors as well. He tried to transfer, but it's actually Goofy that will take that one instead. 9-10 with the clutch ahead of him. He's taken significant damage, down to 39, and he's looking for a 1v2 as he exits that decon door. 45 seconds remaining, and he'll look back up to the ramp. He's got to realize there's been a reposition over that. He's checking in towards Dark. They know exactly where he is now. And this round becomes so difficult. In fact, it becomes impossible with that kill from Diha. And you've got to thank the B players for stepping up when disaster struck ENCE early. Senzu looking to be calculated and clear his close left corner, but he doesn't detect Goofy, who just hides just that little bit extra around the corner, and that is giving him the kill. But Techno, look at this, he slipped the net. He's got into the site, now he fights against the CT vent player. Important trade from Goofy. Hades goes down to Mazinho, and now there's a chance into this B bomb site for Mongols, and they're going to take it. They're going to run with it. Mazinho throws the bomb down into the site. That's someone else's job to plant that, and he's going to take position up towards double doors. Glaive with a flash setup, swings into it, loses the duel versus Blitz, and there's a double setup around that corner, and Goofy's got to clear it. He only manages one, and it puts Diha in the 1v2.
Against an op as well, behind Silo, another punishment shot, and now he can slide in. Mazzino, oh, there it is, good win, peeks the window, and Mongols have at least secured overtime.
Oh, that's frustrating. That's Hades going down towards ramp, becoming a bit of a liability, honestly, across this half, and he's gone. He's gone towards ramp, it creates that opportunity, and Mongols seize that chance.
Well, it's created. You got to give Mongols credit. They're putting so much pressure on the upper bomb site. Like, Hades, like, yeah, you have to be prepared, but he's still thinking in his head, like, it's an upper execute. What's happening? His teammates are calling out their attacking upper. You've got a player all the way out of Tetris boxes, and all of a sudden he gets pounced on by 2 or 3 players in ramp room, and he's got to be so confused.
Corridor smokes being created for the Mongols, but that's about to be blown open, and Hades, can he strike? No, not again.
He had too many options.
Yeah, too many targets, didn't select the right one. In fact, he didn't select any of them. Up in the rafters, here they come. Through that decon door, good kill from Diha. Senzu and Mazinho coming back with a couple on that T side. And the Mongols look like they have done it. They will prolong play in this series and take us to Anubis. And spoke of confidence in closing on this second map. And maybe that dream stays open with Glaive's kill. He'll drop down the vent, he'll be with Kylar, but this just seems so unrealistic.
You have to stop playing if you're Mongols at this point. There's no kit either. And the auto shotgun coming out. Ooh, it's going to be dicey. AK at range. Yeah, you can see how awkward it is. Oh, runs out of bullets. Might have been able to get one, but even that might not have been enough. This time, Mongols hold on. 13-10 victory. They stop the comeback in its track, and they force us to Anubis. A third map to decide who goes through to the IEM Katowice group stage. And they could be celebrating right now back at the hotel. Instead, they've got to do it the hard way. Instead, they've got to do it here on Anubis, starting on the CT side.
And this was what Pimp was interested in, seeing how they're going to approach that CT side. And will they bring the fight early? And they are dropped. 2 early kills coming in for ENCE. And it looks like that might continue here as Goofy is in a position to cut off that rotation over. Good shot from Senzu from Dark. He's worried about the canal flank coming in. And he drops a little further back. And as he does so, it's a headshot from Hades and a labored kill from Goofy. And that's going to be 3 players to 1 here for ENCE. Blitz coming back to B, but they're out of there. They're over to the A-bomb site already.
Goofy got that first bullet. It's even if you do get all the kills and get on the bomb, it's not enough time without a kit. And he can, oh, nope, that's the one. That's the one.
Goodbye. Run away. And they're chased after. I like that Blitz stuck around just to get that kill, you know? Just kill Kylar, and the bomb gets the chicken. So everything is covered. All of the boxes are checked off, and ENCE will win the pistol round. So far starting with a 3-1-1 setup, 3 towards this B-bomb site early on.
This is going to be a fast entrance into the B-bomb site. They're going to come right through this. Here we go. Utility, they're streaming through, swinging wide towards jail. Diaz got an opening kill, but the response is there. 2 for 2, make it 3 for 2, and make it 4 for 2 as ENCE crack into that bomb site emphatically.
A lot of numbers being thrown around there, but all that matters is 3 more for ENCE on the scoreboard. So fantastic work to break through. Nice, quick, simple call from Glaive, and that's made it work for ENCE. Really getting to fight on the B-bomb site, despite starting with 3 players over there. And Mazinho, oh, he's hoping to save, but Hades says no. And this was a map at times where 9 looked pretty good on. They qualified to the Paris Major with Anubis. They got a big upset victory. I believe it was over Vitality even at that point. And they made it through into the Paris Major from this. And Hades was one of the players that really stood tall back in CSGO.
Yeah, he can be a beast. We've seen a couple rough game on Nuke that we saw from him, but we know he's got it in him. Call to push mid, so they're already encroaching on double doors. Goofy, he spots one out into the open, but he doesn't want to mess with it. He could swing and probably advantage in that fight, but he doesn't know if 9-10 is still peeking, so Hades wants to cut off this fallback. Oh, the peak comes way lower than Hades expected. He pulled the trigger just out of muscle memory reaction, but it was nowhere close.
So advantage now for TheMongolz at the 1-minute mark in the round. The bomb yet to decide where it wants to go, and Glaive will fight with that on his back and take out Blitz, but it's a difficult position to stand in for long. So fortunately for Glaive, he's been given the space to drop back and now has other options available to him in the 45-second minute of the mark rather of this round. And so he's going to be heading towards Dark, and Senzu sitting at the back of the platform.
This is all Kyler. Kyler can create something for his teammates. Missed the timing on the rotation.
Molly's forces Senzu into the open. Flash follows up. Good first kill from Techno. Instant trade from Kylar, and Goofy will come in with a second. There's nothing TheMongolz can do about that. That's it. Taken. The B-bomb site collapses.
Senzu had like 5 seconds to turn from that flashbang, and he didn't care. Yeah. He just stared it down. I was like, when's he going to turn?
Yeah, maybe he's like hoping for the peak to come before the flash.
I don't know if he just got like, he just fell asleep. He was hitting the snooze button, but...
Ooh, he's going for this, Jason. Let's see what he's got. 9-10 going close. Close left player. It's going to be tough to hit this shot and get away with it because of the jail setup. It's a good crossfire here, pulling him in, but he doesn't overextend, and he had a chance but didn't react in time to look towards Kylar. It's 5-0. 5 in a row for ENCE.
Yeah, 5 in a row. Convincing 5 in a row as well. Timeout used by TheMongolz. Time to get him hyped up and get him back into this. This might be the weight of the situation. The pressure of elimination weighing on their shoulders now, especially feeling it in this 3rd map. We've seen them struggle to close out games. They haven't yet had to face the obstacle of coming back into games, and that's what they're looking at right now in this hole. Had contact, you haven't gotten any kills. Where do you want to go with this kind of mid-control? Kyler's flashed off, so he's calling that they're pushing B, so they just pull the trigger on this A hit, gonna come right through. Blitz is so blind. So blind, and Mazzino's got nothing to do. Oh, yeah. This is heartbreaking. Yeah, it's real rough. ENCE are just winning every single fight. No one from TheMongolz is able to compete on the individual front, and it's strange because we were saying earlier today, you know, there was points throughout both of those first maps that TheMongolz dominated ENCE in the individual department. Not to be here on Anubis. Nowhere to be seen. And Kylar is making this a real bad time for them. He's even taking the weapons out of the players that have to save, and they've even got Diha coming over, so ENCE just no mercy now to take everything away. Yeah, what he's actually done is block them back to the B-bomb site where Diha was going for that flank and funneling towards Hades AWP. They wanted to push forward to T-spawn and take at least one weapon. That ain't gonna happen. Oh. Now you get absolutely nothing, and Techno surely gonna go down. Kyler finds it at the end of the day. Kyler started off really well. 9-2 for him, 8-1 for Hades. ENCE firing on all cylinders in map 3. Kylar just fanning some utility in to the B-bomb site from outside of B main, but the main attack is through Dark, and that's Glaive and Diha. What a dastardly duo that's become. Here's Techno trying to get rid of them. And P9 not able to work against the AWP at range, and that is an easy kill. 4-2 in terms of the players. Oh, Hades is loving his life right now. He's just like, yeah, keep walking into my crosshair. Yeah, he's making up for those missed shots back at New. He's like, wow, I'll rack them all up. This is interesting, too, because, ooh, yep, get a 4th. Why not? But this is going to be an execute. Kyler's waiting to cut off rotations and be a really powerful lurk in mid, but they're coming right at Mazzino, and he's got nobody close for backup. Oh, just blow that smoke open. Have a look onto the fountain, and oh, Mazzino's given a chance here. He does get one kill out of it. Blitz with another. TheMongolz up a player, but how long will that stand?
1 minute left. ENCE into the A bomb site. Yet to put the bomb down, and here comes Senzu sprinting through that camera smoke, and he ends up getting put down, put in his place. And now Hades turns to watch the flank. Good flash. Sets himself up for the peak, and Blitz will obliterate his opponent in front of him, and Techno's there with him, and Glaive will fall. So ENCE get into the site, they don't put the bomb down, and Mongols get their first round on the board.
Yeah, that flashbang through A main, that was going to be a kill for Hades all day long until that flash comes in. That was the key kill to allow that retake to happen. ENCE was paused and waiting and looking for the Mongols to try and start storming the bomb site before the bomb actually gets planted. They were ready for everything until Hades falls down.
A little jump as well.
Yeah.
Well, 910's AWP is currently primed, but the flashbang negates that issue. And they actually cross over. Instead of going to A this time, they're going for a different option. They're going through the temple to try and put pressure onto Blitz, who's holding the B bomb side with Techno. Good kill from the young man from Dark, and he'll slip away into that darkness, but that cover will not protect him from the death that Kylar will provide. Glaive is there with him. Goofy trying to cut off the rotation, but doesn't do it. And now Senzu inside of Dark is still fighting, and Mongols have got it down to just Glaive, who's looking for a bomb plant at a minimum, but given the health, you can't believe Glaive has it in him to clutch this. He begins the spray, tries to line them up, but there's just too many players, and Glaive eventually is overwhelmed. It's a second round in a row for the Mongols.
Yeah, that got a little chaotic for ENCE in the 3v3 when they broke into that bomb site. Things got a little bit crazy.
And he's hoping that this position can be strong enough to net him a kill, but he needs to delay for his teammates to come back. Blitz is in game leader, arriving from Dark now. Good headshot. Nearly denies the planter from getting across safely to the default spot. And Techno so close, but can't deny the plant. And his life is denied from being much longer. Mazinho, the only player left. And it's a quick kill coming in. A headshot on Goofy. A 1v2, and Mazinho, what a time to light up this would be. What a shot. Can he detect the final player? It looked like he was just about to take out Hades, but the AWP rings out, and Mazinho falls away.
Yeah, he was getting into it as well. Just never knew the position of Hades. That missed Molotov in Dark in the last round. This time, Hades is going to get away with a headshot. Can't flick up. Good push. Spam back from Glaive, trying desperately to find Blitz behind the smoke. It's not going to happen, and all of a sudden, the Mongols have an advantage. A follow-up peek from Techno. But Kylar evens things out, continues his solid play. 12 kills in the half, but Techno drops the bomb, so things get weird.
Yeah, the bomb being down is a problem that Glaive must solve. He's got Kylar with him. That Nick clears the smoke for a moment just to have a little peer behind it, gather that information. But Techno is gathering space, and he's got a kill here if he can bring down Glaive, but he cannot. The Danish in-game leader stands strong, and Techno will fall.
Problem now becomes Mazinho pushing towards A main because the bomb is down at stairs.
Constantly checking in behind him.
Yeah, but now that ENCE hasn't gotten that movement out of the Mongols, this gets a little bit weird. Because like you can drop down, but look at the long lines of sight. 9-10.
And the timing as well. 910's AWP strikes through Glaive, limited time on the clock, and it will be a third round stolen away right at the end for the Mongols. Strong first half from ENCE, looking to try and get into the group stage here in Katowice.
A very, very important pistol round. Bomb on Blitz towards the B bomb site. 3 players running across bridge, dropping into water, and ENCE is here to greet them with open arms.
Techno and Senzu, good kills coming in for the T side to pull that one back, and Glaive is under pressure, trying to retreat, trying to disengage from this fight and get himself into a position where he can play with the rest of his teammates, but a retake is not going to be easy. They don't have a kid on their back, they have 1 smoke available, and they're a player down. Glaive gets close to the site, and the Mongols have got a molly for this post plant too. Blitz just hasn't been able to leave default, and he'll toss that out towards Temple instead, and that's Mazinho. What a headshot. Glaive brought down, and there's no way back into this one now for ENCE.
No, Kylar's flank has taken too long, and I don't know what a better option would have been, but it's a long time to kind of sit and wait at the verge of that bomb site to make it happen. Double kill without a kit. It's so sketchy, and now it's done. That kill onto Diha is going to make sure that Kylar can't enter the bomb site, and Mazinho's got a nice pistol round to bring the Mongols up to 4.
And Glaive is given the warning shot, realizes overextending in that same position would be a death sentence, so tosses out the utility to camera to help Diha. And here it comes, the play through the smoke. It's just 1 from Diha on the FAMAS, and that's the site taken. The Mongols are in.
Yeah, Glaive can't get around fast enough to help out in that situation, and Diha was really, really worried because he was getting pinched from A main as well. Great position for the Mongols to be in. AWP as well with cover from Fountain. Ooh, takes some damage. Goes for another repeat, but Glaive's got the angle.
Yeah, missed shot, that's a death sentence too, and here's Techno inside of the site, trying to have his cake and eat it, but he's taken out by Glaive, and that's the retake. That's ENCE coming back in, and you can't let those rounds slip if you're the Mongols. You find yourself in such a good position, and still find their way through.
Senzu pressuring over towards Dark.
Yeah, it's trying to clear that smoke open. It actually just fades away, and he gets a free kill on Deha. Here's the swing out from Goofy, though. That's what you like to see. A double kill comes in. Techno and 910 both go down, and ENCE suddenly in position with the advantage. And Kylo is about to be pressured coming through the smoke. Mazinho falls, and Senzu blitz in a 2 versus 4. ENCE about to progress to 11.
Yeah, no good options as well, and they don't want to really progress back towards the B bomb site. Goofy and Glaive are already starting to push out into canals. They know exactly what's coming, so go passive A defense, because Goofy and Glaive are itching for a flank, although even they back off, but Hades is on point. 17th kill here in this deciding map.
Yeah, flash peek as well, perfectly played. The teamwork was on point inside of the site there between Hades.
And the double kill at A main that we're going to see right here. But give some credit to Glaive. Look at those flash assists. Beautifully done by the in-game leader, setting the boy up to go and get his frags.
I still thought the shots were better, Jason.
Nah, I'll take the flash. Give me the flash replay.
Celebrations for ENCE as they take one step closer to the group stages.
Oh, they blows open the smoke. Glaive can't handle it.
Oh.
Massive damage onto Mazinho and a little bit onto Senzu, but that Deagle in response hurts.
That's good utility turnout by Hades, but that's not a great decision at all.
Hades, man, for as good as a game he's having, he is still just getting deleted at times. This is winnable. Good deep nade. And so much chip damage done to these last 2 players. They are well softened up for this retake. Molotov and an HE on Kyler as well when he gets here.
Yeah, Deha has recovered this. It looked real messy for ENCE, but Deha with that nade going in, they still got plenty of utility for Kyler, but they've got to go soon. They can smoke out A main, they also have a smoke they can use for the choke point and mollies to clear position, so plenty of utility still available. And now they move in, clearing all the close positions, realizing they can maybe start to apply pressure to that defuse now. And that is going to cause Mongol to go for some peaks. And on low HP, it's going to be death as Deha destroys them yet again. Coming back in with a retake, recovering the mess that ENCE had on that B-bomb site. And Deha with the experience leads the Polish side to 12 rounds.
Yeah, man, that 2v2 is so rough. It's so skewed in ENCE's favor with the utility they have to work with. 2 smokes, the exact positions that Mongolz is playing from, a flashbang through the smoke. Everything is giving the signal this defuse is being stuck, and Dia just comes out of the smoke to provide perfect cover. So much time left in that bomb as well. Mongols have to win 7 in a row, and it's looking like their bid, their run at IEM Katowice is going to come to a close at the play-ins. Not going to accomplish their goal of doing one better than last year.
Here's Mazinho. Good opening, traded instantly, followed up, and this is a massacre. ENCE are looking so good right now on Anubis. Just Blitz left alone, and ENCE have done the job. It took 3 maps, it took comebacks, but ENCE have managed to do it.
And if you're ENCE, like you're just, look at the smile on Cuban already.
Look at that.
He's holding it back a little bit. But look, as we've seen in this series and as we've seen through this plan, plenty to work on for ENCE. Still hiccups, still some miscues, still some players on different pages at different moments. That's going to happen. But they're playing through the issues, and they got stronger as this series went on. First map was a disaster. Second map was labored. Third map was ENCE from start to finish. And that celebration from Glaive and Cuban, a big hug as the Polish squad makes it through to the group stage of IEM Katowice.
It's got to feel damn good if you're a Polish team here in Katowice. They didn't think they were going to come to this event. They missed out on it through the Polish National League. They had to be signed by ENCE in a second opportunity to get into the play-in. That was their chance, and they've made their way through into the group stages. This is damn exciting. This is actually the start of possibly one of the greatest stories of Katowice this year. ENCE are looking good, and they're doing it in red and white.
Yeah, the other side of the coin of those celebrations is the Mongols. Obviously going to be very disappointing, but still some very cool things out of this very, very young Mongolian team. Everyone gets excited to see them. They're a constant underdog story, but we're always waiting for that moment where they get to grow up and move past that. And unfortunately, it won't be this time, but a lot of reasons to be excited about this team. Senzu had a spectacular performance outside of potentially this third map.